Hey guys, Paparazzi here talking ball cards. Wanted to do a reveal a little differently today. It is SGC reveal, my first true bulk submission reveal. When I recorded the video, I definitely didn't touch on a lot of the talking points that I wanted to cover, so wanted to go over them here with you guys before jumping into the reveal. First thing, the return or the turnaround time is supposed to be 20 business days, even for bulk submittals, but I do think they're going to take a little bit longer. And for this order specifically, they were in the 25 to 30 business days turnaround time, which I mean, that's still great if you're used to submitting bulk with PSA. So that's still fine. I wasn't really concerned about that. The bulk process does have some kind of differences or some benefits. One thing in particular that was cool about the bulk submission is that you don't have to go through the process of entering all of the cards in their online web browser to build out the submission. Instead, you can just print out a simple one-page blank submission form, fill out some of your basic information, name, customer number, and then just the total number of cards, sign it, send it. That's it. You put the cards in there with the box. They do all the data entry and everything for you. So that was definitely a plus I wanted to talk about. The other thing is that I've seen some SGC bulk submission reveals and they don't actually say what the price is. When I called and spoke with, I believe the gentleman's name was Pete, they were $8.50 a card, which I think since PSA is back up and running, that cost may come down a little bit from SGC. I think they're going to come closer to $8 per card to try and be more competitive with PSA's quarterly deals. With that in mind, that there's another benefit to the bulk submission. One thing I noticed is that my grades, although they didn't pop through the website, you can review your cards and your grades through the seller ready images that they have hosted on the website. So those images were made available to me, I think 4 or 5 days before it even shipped. So again, these are just some things that are a little different because of the bulk submission. Let's see. The other thing in general, I wanted to talk about is they are damn tough on vintage cards. There are going to be some snapouts. This order did have a lot of test cards for me where I wanted to see what would and would not work. And man, the value of an SGC 7 or 8 or 9 and on a vintage card to me now is way higher, because some of the cards that I submitted, I feel are going to cross over to a higher grade when compared to PSA, mostly because of centering. They are crazy on the centering. Also, well, the centering. So if you see an SGC 7, an 8, a 9, I guarantee you that's a nice card, a nice vintage card. With that, I will, I'll end it here. Go right to the card reveal. I did clip some of it, so it's going to be right into the reveal. I hope you enjoy it. One last note, I'm sorry, I did break this up into 2 separate videos, so there's going to be a part 1 and a part 2. Hope you enjoy them both. Enjoy the reveal, and talk to you soon. Okay. All right. Sorry about all that. Let's go to the bad news first. We got the Justin Jackson card. Not a huge high dollar card or anything like that, but it says it's too large to holder. Large. So SGC is going to have to sort that out. They need to provide a better holder. Okay, here's another rejected card. 1950 Yogi Berra. It says it was colored. Man, really don't think it was. But it says it was colored. Obviously there's tape on it. So my expectation for that card was around a 1, maybe a 1.5. So not sure what I'm going to do with that. I might just send it back to SGC and have them, might send it back to SGC and just have them put it in an authentic slab. I did change my kind of policy this time. I told them that if it couldn't be holdered with a straight grade, to just return it to me. So 1970 Johnny Bench got a miscut. Oh man, and this is a bummer. The 64 Pete Rose. This is the second time. This is the second time I sent it to SGC. Came back miscut. All right, so I tried. So it doesn't appear that anyone is going to give the 64 Rose a straight grade, which is a real bummer. Okay, now that the kind of the no fun stuff is tackled, let's see. God, how can I go about doing this here? Okay, I think I'm gonna set this aside here. Bring this little stack over. We'll just kind of get into it. It's way out of order. George Seaver. This is his. This is one of. I believe this is one of the Kellogg's cards. I was hoping this would get a 6 or a 7. 7.5. Nice. 1970 Kellogg's. You know, they're trying out that 3D technology here. 7.5. Nice. Like I said, I did look at some of the grades, and the grades that I looked at are just the newer stuff. So I know this one. Got a 1010. Really cool thing about SGC, guys, you can add notes to your order and let them know that you only want the autographs graded if they grade a 10. So, Josh Reynolds, 1010. He's picking up some steam. O.J. Howard, 10 on auto, 9.5 on the card. Nice card, out of 199. I was kind of, no, this one I was okay with. As far as the auto, I'm surprised the auto got a 10. It does have some smudging on there, but still a nice card. Presents well. Looks great in these. Looks great in the thick slab. These are the first thick cards or thicker cards I've submitted. Mike Williams, I saw this as well. Mike Williams, rookie. I knew it wouldn't grade very highly, but I'm happy to see it got an 8, and I'm happy to see the auto got a 10 as well. I mostly slabbed it just because it's just a nasty patch. So 10-8 on that. Derrick Henry, I am aware of what this got. This is his Don Russ RPA. Now I'm surprised that this auto grade got a 10, mostly because his autograph goes off the sticker. If that happens with BGS, it's immediately a 9. You cannot get a 10. So perhaps SGC is a little more flexible with their autograph grading. Again, this is my first order where I'm having these graded. I saw this card. So this is a Jordan Reed, the king of concussions. Got a 9. They did not grade that auto, so no surprise there. Kerryon Johnson, 10 on the auto, 8.5. He has some competition now with the Lions. Cooper Kupp, 10 and a 9. Cooper Kupp's been pretty studly since he's gotten into the league. Rams took a step back last year, but it should get better. It should be better. Return to form, maybe. DeMarco Murray, 10 auto, 9 on the card. Okay, so I think that's it for the newer football. So let's get into the stuff that most of you guys are a fan of. Jim Palmer, this is his 75 tops. I was hoping this would grade well. Hoping for like an 8. Wow, 6.5. I'm really surprised on that. I'm not sure what's holding this card back. Yes, it has some tip touches, but a 7.5 is considerably lower than what I expected. That's kind of a bummer. 6.5. Okay. SGC just hammers cards for centering. Let's see. Pete Rose, can't remember much about this card. I don't think it's super high grade. I think this is more like a 5 or a 6. And I'm looking at some damage on the back of the card. So let's see, 5 or 6. 5.5. Nice card. 75 Rose. Another 75. 75 Thurman Munson. Hoping for a 6 on this guy. 7. So that's good. That's a little better than I expected. And this card's centered quite well, so maybe that's what's going on, you know. This card has considerably rounder corners than the Jim Palmer, so, you know, to get a higher grade, I mean, SGC is just so tough. Oh, the Nolan Ryan. I forgot that I subbed this one. Based on the centering, I think it'll probably be around a 6. 6.5. I'm happy with that for this card. Nice card. 6.5 for the Ryan. Let's see. This is an Oakland Ace card. Oh, I was just submitting this because it was on the front. It's perfectly centered, so I was hoping for like a 9. 8.5. Just looked real good. I was hoping to try and get a 9, just because these cards are valuable in a 9. In an 8.5, it's probably like, you know, a $5 card. Or, I don't know, maybe it's a $10 card. But in a 9, it's considerably more. This is another one where I thought it had a chance at a 9, so I subbed it. So, got an 8. These 75s, man, they're tough. Really tough. So in an 8, this is, I mean, I think this is worth like $4 or $5. Okay, this is, I think this is a Ryan Leaders card, or Ryan strikeout card. Got a 7. Nice. That's a good grade for these 75s. Okay, getting to something a little different. This is a 78 Topps Mike Schmidt sticker. So, sticker, no idea how this was going to get graded. Hoping for like maybe a 7. Whoa! Got a 9. 1977 Topps cloth. Pretty sure it is a sticker. I think it could be peeled off of there. Yeah. Nice. Wow. A 9. I think that might be a pretty decent card then in a 9. It's almost dead centered, so again, centering important with these SGC grades. All right, what do we got? 79 Thurman Munson. Decent card, hoping for like a 6 or a 7. 7. Nice. Nice clean card there. Okay, what do we got? Ozzie Smith. Oh, this is Ozzie's rookie, but it's miscut, and so I'm anticipating a 2 or a 3. 2.5. Miscut. You can see the border coming through there. Just wanted to see how they'd handle that. A miscut card. So a 2.5, which in my opinion would be better than, you know, like a 4 MC from PSA. So, all right. Mike Schmidt, 79. Open for like a 7 on this. Got an 8. Nice. Another clean one. I got some older football. Joe Montana. Oh man, my battery's gonna die. So if my battery dies, forgive me. There'll be a hard cut, and it'll be right back. Joe Montana. This is 85 Topps. Got an 8. This is a tough year for football, just because of the black borders. So this is tough to get a high grade in. So nice to see the 8 on the Joe. This is kind of cool. 86, yeah, 86 Peyton. Got a 7. It's not bad. Pleased with that. What do we got here? Oh, this is 1980 Topps. I was just interested to see how this would get graded. I think it should be around a 9. Got an 8. Not a high value card or anything like that, but wanted to see how SGC would grade these. It's perforated, these cards, if you haven't taken a close look at them. I know I don't collect a lot of basketball, but I come across some every now and then. Oh, I did see the grade for both of these cards. They're both kind of the famous 86 Fleer. Both got 6.5. Karl Malone and Dr. J. So I'm kind of bummed on that. I expected better grades. I do think the centering is just holding them back. They do have tip touches. Surface is real nice though. Not sure what to do with those. Might snap those, but I think I would only get a half grade bump, so I don't even think it'd be worth snapping and resubbing. Okay, so kind of jumping around here. Richie Jackson. This is a nicer example. I was hoping for an 8 on this. Got an 8. Okay. Sorry, these cards are so mixed up. Okay, this is, what do we got? 81 Fleer. Mike Schmidt, hoping for an 8 or a 9 on this. 8.5. Almost on there. I am just going off of memory and kind of the backs of these cards. Kind of jog my memory. George Brett, thinking again 8 or a 9. 8.5. Sweet. Nice early George there. Got another one. Fernando Valenzuela. This is his rookie. So I was hoping again for an 8 or a 9. 8. All right. SGC, it's incredible how they could get these cards back so quickly and on a bulk order. I just digging SGC more and more every day. This is a Pete Rose 81 Topps Coca-Cola variation. Hoping for like an 8 on 7 or an 8 on this. 7.5. That's cool with me. I think that's a fair grade. Let's see, Dave Winfield 81 Topps. I think this was going to be around the same, if I can remember correctly. No, I think this is actually a better card. I think this will be around. Sorry about that. The battery did die. We're back here on the cell phone. So, okay. Dave Winfield, this is actually the Topps traded set, so it's a nicer card. So hoping for like an 8 or a 9 on this. 9.5. Wow. That's considerably nice. That's a really solid grade for an 81 Topps card. I sent it in because it was centered so well. Not a huge high dollar card or anything, but wow. 9.5. So that's a grade that, you know, for those of you that haven't graded with SGC before, that's a grade you can't get with PSA. PSA doesn't have a 9.5, so that's kind of a tweener, which there are a lot of those. Okay, here's a Valenzuela. I think this was centered as well. That's why I sent it in. So hoping for like an 8 or a 9. 8.5. Cool. That's fine by me. All right. Again, we're out of order quite a bit. This is Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson manager's card. Not sure why I sent this one in other than I expected it to be in a high grade. So I'm going to go with 8 or a 9. Wow. A 10. 82 Donruss in a gem 10. Frank Robinson. That's why I sent it in, just because it was so sharp. It came back to me now. I opened up, I had a factory set. Factory Donruss 82 set, and I just went through it, and this one just popped. So nice manager card there, Frank Robinson in a 10. Again, kind of jumping around here. We got the standard Ripken rookie. Sending this one in because I thought it looked decent, so hoping for a 7. 7. Has some spotting on it. I don't know if that's wax or what that is, but 7. That's still nice. 67 Necro. I think this has like a chance at a 7 as well. 6 Necro. I always get that screwed up. Jim Hunter, this is a second-year card. I think this one has a chance at like a 7. No, I think it's more like a 6. 7. It's a nice card there. Like the 67s. Speaking of 67, Mantle. 67 Mickey Mantle. This card is rough. You could tell from the back. I was hoping for like a 1.5. 1. Makes sense. That's fine. That's a fair grade. 1967 Topps Mickey Mantle in a 1. Still a Mantle card. Still pretty cool. And not too poorly centered, so I'm down for that. We can leave the Mantle out. Kind of just a cool card. Tony Perez, this is 69. 69, hoping for a 7 on this. 6 or a 7? 7.5? Wow. That's nice. I'm surprised with the centering that it made 7.5. Sweet one. I don't know what year this is for him. Let's see. This is like his 4th year, 5th year. Okay, almost through this first stack. 69 Drysdale. This is his last card. I think it's decent. I think it's like a chance at a 6. Oh, wow. 4. Oh, yeah, this is rougher than I remember. Going off memory doesn't always work. Yeah, this is rough. But it's nicely centered. So 4 makes sense there. Gibson on the 69. Can't remember a whole lot about this card, so 4.5. I mean, I think that's fair. There's some corner wear. I probably would have expected closer to a 5 or a 6. Frank Robinson. This is. I think this is pretty nicely centered. Hoping for a 7 on this. Whoa. 6.5. I think that's fair. Nice card. Okay. This is a cooler card in the order. 71 Topps. Thurman Munson's Rookie Cup card. I'm hoping for a 6. I think a 6 is right where this card should be. 5. I feel like that's a hard grade for this. Or a tough grade for this card. But a 5 is still nice. These 71 cards are just impossible. Okay, getting into next stack here. Again, sorry, everything's out of order. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this does. 59 Mantle. Centering is obviously bad on the back. It's decent on the front. Hoping for like a 6 on this. A 4. Wow. That's not close to what I expected. I'm assuming it's just mostly because of this corner. That corner is rough. I mean, and the cut is rough. So another Mantle card, though. That's nice. Let's see here. Ernie, I just revealed it. Whoops. Ernie Banks, 58. Got a 2. That seems... Which card is this? I have a few of these now. Okay, I think that's fair for this card. A 2. On the Ernie. Okay, I'm going to start another stack here. Don Larson, 1960 Topps. I think this is like a 4 or 5. 4. I think he recently passed. But still, he was a great pitcher, and
You know, with him passing, I thought it made sense to slab it. Okay, here's a nicer, well, this is not nicer shape. This is a rough 1960 Mickey Mantle. I'm hoping for like a 1.5 on this guy. 1.5. And I'll take that. I don't think this would do better than a 1 with PSA. But it's still a Mantle, and that's nice. So we got a little